Looking for the perfect Thailand getaway from India? Imagine stunning beaches, vibrant markets, and delicious street food. In this video, I am breaking down everything that you need to know before planning your trip to Thailand. I'm going to talk about visa, flights, transportation, what to do, where to stay, activities, prices, and most importantly, the exact itinerary that you need to know before planning your dream trip to Thailand. And stick with me because I'm also revealing some pro tips that most travelers miss out on. Thailand is one of the most affordable destinations from India, offering a perfect blend of cultural experiences, tropical beaches, and urban excitement without breaking the bank. Bangkok offers a vibrant mix of budget friendly shopping, street food, and cultural experiences. Krabi is perfect for nature lovers, known for its limestone cliffs, pristine beaches, and adventure activities like island hopping. Phi Phi Islands are a tropical paradise famous for their crystal clear waters and vibrant marine life. It's great for snorkeling, diving, or simply relaxing on the beach. Phuket caters to both luxury and budget travelers, offering affordable accommodation, dining, and entertainment options. With a mix of experiences, Thailand remains a top destination for Indians seeking value without compromising on experience. Quick tip, if you don't want to forget the places that I'm mentioning in the video, I know it is easy to lose track of recommendations. So my suggestion would be just open your Google Maps and keep saving all these locations as I tell you along the video. In the video, I'm also going to share a perfect 7 to 10 days itinerary of Thailand. So along with the planning the trip, this is also going to help you to check the distances between different spots or while choosing your hotel. First things first, let's talk about visa. So in Thailand, there is visa on arrival for Indians and the fees is 2000 Thai baht, which is 4500 rupees per person. But if you are planning your trip before 11th of November, you are not required to pay any fees because Thailand is visa free till 11 November 2024. So if you are planning your trip after that, then you will have to carry 2500 Thai baht in cash with you. Along with that, you have to carry your documents and your passport size photos. So documents include hotel booking, all the accommodation bookings, and a round trip flight tickets. And once you're at the counter, you are going to fill a form, attach your passport size photos, give the fees, and you are good to go. So let's talk about flights and transportation. Flights from India are super affordable, and I am also recommending you to use the flight comparison sites like Skyscanner or Google Flights, where you can easily compare the prices of the flights. For us, it costed us 25,000 rupees per person for a round trip to Thailand. And yes, you have to book in advance to get cheaper and best deals. So once you are in Thailand, getting around is a breeze. You can use the Grab app, which is like the Thailand's version of Uber, and the prices are super affordable. So whether you are in Bangkok, Krabi, Phuket, does not matter. The Grab app works everywhere, so you can call your cab very quickly wherever you want to go. And in Bangkok, you can also use the metro line and do try out their Sky Train, which also takes you through the city and gives excellent views. At the moment, a single ticket for one station of Sky Train costs 17 Thai baht only. 150 baht gives you unrestricted access for the whole day. MRT is another metro line and the cost is between 17 to 45 Thai baht. For shorter distances, you can also take tuk-tuk, but you have to bargain a lot because they are the local people who mostly speaks Thai. So one tip is that you can check how much is the price reflecting in the Grab app for the particular distance you want to travel, and then you can ask the tuk-tuk person to charge the same. So now talking about the intercity travel. So you can take local flights if you want to travel from Bangkok to Phuket because the distance is a little bit more. It takes around 12 hours by road to reach from Bangkok to Phuket, and it is going to take around 2 hours from flight. You can also take a bus to travel from Bangkok to Phuket, but it is going to take more than 12 hours. So if you have a lot of time, then you can go by bus because it is only going to cost 2 to 3,000 rupees, and for local flight it is going to cost you between 5 to 6,000 rupees per person. Getting to Krabi from Phuket can be done both by bus or ferry. By bus, the journey is around 3 to 4 hours, and the cost is going to be around 800 to 1,000 rupees. Ferry, the time is going to be the same. So again, it is going to take 4 hours to reach from Phuket to Krabi, but the cost is going to be on higher side. So it can cost you between 2 to 3,000 rupees per person. And you can also take a speedboat, which is going to cut the travel time by half. With speedboat, it is only going to take you 2 hours, and cost is going to be between 2.7 to 3,000 rupees. Reaching Phi Phi Islands can only be done using a ferry, so there is no by road access to the island. So we'll have to take a ferry only, and it is a 2 hour journey from Phuket and Krabi both, and the cost of the ferry is going to be around 1,200 rupees. All the tickets can be pre-booked from One to Go website, and I would strongly recommend you to pre-book all of your tickets. You can also check the reviews of the tour operator, so you can see which transportation option has the better reviews and you can go for it. You can book all these transportation from the tourist centers that are present in the Krabi market or the Phuket market, but only downside is that you won't be able to compare. So online, if you go book from One to Go website, it gives you all of the transportation options. You can also compare the prices, where you can also see the reviews of that particular tour agency. If you want to make your experience a little bit better, I would definitely recommend you pre-booking all of these things. So let's start with the most interesting part of this video, which is the itinerary. So I am going to give you a 10-day itinerary that can be modified into 7 days. We are going to first land in Bangkok and spend 3 days there. So in Bangkok, there are a lot of things to discover. So I'm going to give you a list of all the places that can be visited. And in the 3 days, you can divide all of these places as per your convenience. And do also check my itinerary because everything is mentioned there as well. So first place in Bangkok to visit is the Grand Palace. It is situated in the Bangkok Old Town, and the best time to visit there is early morning to avoid the harsh sunlight and heavy crowds. So it is going to take around 2 to 3 hours to fully explore the temple. Next up in the itinerary is the Wat Pho, which is just 1 kilometer away from Grand Palace. Again, the best time to visit is early morning. Do not miss the iconic reclining Buddha. So another very famous temple in Bangkok is the Wat Arun. It is only accessible by a ferry. So next up is the Chatuchak market, which is Asia's largest weekend market. So if you want to go shopping in Bangkok, then this is the place. The best time to visit is early morning. It is 10 kilometers away from the city center. Explore thousands of stalls and you can grab some souvenirs for your family as well. Next up is the Khao San Road. So if you want to enjoy the nightlife of Bangkok, then this is the place to be. Best time to visit is evening, and it is again situated in the old town of Bangkok, and it is 1.5 kilometers away from Grand Palace. You can experience the Bangkok's nightlife at this road and enjoy vibrant bars and amazing street food. Next is Icon Siam Mall. There is a whole section of a lot of local cuisines of Thailand. The whole floor is dedicated to it. So if you want to try some local food, so this is the place to be. Evening is also a good time to visit because you can also enjoy the fountain show at the riverside, which is the backside of the mall, which becomes so beautiful when it is all lit in the evening. Next up is a very unique cafe that we went to and we loved it there. It is a Husky Cafe. The entry fee is around 3,000 rupees for 2 people, which also includes 2 drinks and 2 dessert options, and along with that 1 hour of time with all of their cute husky dogs. Best time to visit is afternoon, and you can also catch metro train or you can take a grab taxi to reach there, and you can have a awesome time at the Husky Cafe and you can enjoy cuddling with adorable dogs while sipping your favorite drink. Next up is the Mahanakhon Skywalk, which is a 75-floor skyscraper with a viewing deck and a glass floor. So it is 4 kilometers from Icon Siam Mall, and the best time to visit is in the evening around 4 p.m. So you can also catch the breathtaking sunset. The entry charges was 4,000 for two people, which also includes 200 Thai baht of food coupon there, which you can redeem it in their restaurant. And we booked the entry tickets from Klook before going there. You can also book the tickets at the counter there, but you have to stand in line. And we had an online ticket, so we had an option. We skipped the queue because there is a separate entry for online tickets. So that was another benefit that we got. Next is a ramen museum and ancient city. So if you are one of those who wants to do a deep dive in the Thailand's culture and history, this is the place for you. It is a bit far. It is 30 kilometers from the city center. So you can either take a metro or you can grab a taxi from Grab app, and you can spend around 4 to 5 hours there. You can explore the culture at a ramen museum, which is a beautiful pink museum, and the ancient city. You can marvel at the giant three-headed elephant and the reconstructed Asian sites. Next up is the Chinatown, which is the best place to explore the local street food of Thailand. Best time to visit is in the evening, and you can spend around 2 to 3 hours there. Chao Phraya River Cruise. So this is a 1 to 2 hour cruise. So that is going to cost you between 4 to 5,000 for two people. It gives you a live show, music show, a buffet while you are on a cruise on the river side of Bangkok. Keep in mind that the budget can go up and down as well based on the type of cruise you are choosing. So again, you can book the ticket from the Klook app and you can compare different cruises with their facilities and how much the price. You can enjoy stunning views of landmarks like the Grand Palace and Wat Arun. So we spent 3 days in Bangkok exploring all of these places that I've just mentioned. Now we are going to go to Krabi, but we cannot go directly to Krabi. So first we'll make a quick stop in Phuket, and from Phuket we are going to leave for Krabi. So day 4 is all about traveling. So book your local flight on day 4 to travel from Bangkok to Phuket. Doesn't matter if you choose to go to Krabi via ferry or via bus. Both the pier for the ferry and the bus terminal are situated in Old Town. So I would recommend you on this particular day, book your accommodation in Phuket's Old Town. So that will also give you an opportunity to explore the area, as well as the next day when you are catching your ferry or bus to Krabi, the travel time is also going to get reduced. We've also booked a stay in Phuket's Old Town, and it was just 200 meters walk from bus terminal 1. We booked a bus to Krabi, and in the next morning our bus was at 8 a.m. So we just walked with our suitcases there to the bus terminal 1. If you want to go by ferry, the ferry is going to leave from Rasada Pier. This is the main ferry terminal in Phuket, which is conveniently located in the city center. It is 3 kilometers away from bus terminal 1 and 30 minutes away from Patong Beach area. Book your stay in Old Town. This way you can also explore Phuket's beautiful Old Town, which is filled with vibrant streets and colorful buildings. So yeah, on day 4, head to Bangkok airport, take your internal flight to Phuket, check in into your hotel in Phuket's whole town. So on day 5, we are traveling to Krabi. So take your bus or your ferry in the early morning to Krabi, and you are going to reach there by 12 or 1 p.m. And once you are in your hotel, so spend the day exploring the Aonang market and the Aonang beach, which is one of the most famous beaches of Krabi apart from Rele Beach. And Rele Beach can only be accessible from a ferry. So in the evening, you can also take a ferry to explore Rele Beach as well. So on day 6, so there are two options. One thing you can do is go for kayaking in Krabi, which is, I think, one of the most exclusive experience that you can get there. So kayaking in Krabi is a very popular activity thanks to its beautiful limestone cliffs and mangroves. So there are two spots where you can do this activity. First is the Ao Thalan, which is in Thailand Bay. Ao Thalan is one of the most famous spots for kayaking in Krabi. It's a serene bay surrounded by limestone cliffs and dense mangrove forests. You can also opt for Borthor kayaking. Borthor is a small village about 40 minutes from Krabi town, known for its limestone caves and mangroves. Kayaking here takes you through caves with ancient cave paintings and beautiful natural surroundings. So you can paddle through Thamlot Cave, which is a limestone cave with a natural tunnel. You will also be visiting Thampi Huato, which is an ancient cave painting dated back to thousands of years. Explore the mangroves, rivers, and quiet lagoons surrounded by towering cliffs. We took the second option, which was the Borthor kayaking, and it costed us 5,800 rupees for two people. And we booked it from Klook, and we also got a pickup and drop from our hotel. Now, if you don't want to go kayaking, then there is a second option for you as well. You can go explore Emerald Pool and the hot springs, which are one of the most famous touristy spot of Krabi. So located in the Klongthong district, the Emerald Pool is a natural spring with crystal clear emerald color water. At 9:30 a.m., you have arrived at the Khao Phraya Bang Khram Nature Reserve. This is where the Emerald Pool is located. From the entrance, you will be walking along the forest trail to reach the Emerald Pool. It is going to take you 10 to 15 minutes. You can also trek to Blue Pool, which is 10 minutes walk from Emerald Pool. After you have had your lunch around 1 to 2 p.m., then you can go visit the hot springs, which is around 15 to 20 minutes by car or van, and the entrance fee is 90 Thai baht per person there. By 4 p.m., you can head back to Aonang Beach and spend your rest of the day relaxing. On day 7, we are leaving to Phi Phi Islands from Krabi, which is one of the most beautiful islands in Thailand, so you cannot miss staying there. You can book your ferry again from Want2Go website, and I already told you the prices. So once you arrive, take some time to explore the Phi Phi Dawn Island. You can relax for the whole day, and you can also have delicious street food. Day 8 is all about adventure. Today we are going on a full day 7 island tour, which is going to cover all of the small islands around Phi Phi Islands. We booked a private long tail boat tour from Klook, and it costed us around 9,800 for the full day tour. You can also opt for group tours, which is going to cost less, 4 to 5,000 rupees. And you can also opt for speedboat tours, which is going to cost a little bit more, but experience will be more at the luxurious side. Here's a brief overview of what are the locations that are covered in the 7 island tour. So first is Pile Lagoon. It is the hidden paradise surrounded by towering limestone cliffs, creating a breathtaking backdrop. Then is the Maya Bay, which is famous for its stunning beauty and made popular by the movie The Beach. It is a picturesque spot, but be mindful that it is also a very touristy spot. You are also going to see Viking Cave, which is home to ancient cave paintings, and you are going to see Monkey Beach, so you can get up close and personal with the monkeys that are residing there while enjoying the sun and the sand. Bamboo Island, known for its soft white sand and clear waters, it is a perfect place to relax. And in the evening, you are going to reach back to the Phi Phi Islands, so you can go back to your hotel and take a rest. On day 9, we are heading to Phuket from Phi Phi Islands. So my recommendation is to book an early morning ferry. So Phuket is going to be the last destination in the trip, so we have to make the most of it. We booked a speedboat, and it costed us 3,100 rupees for two people, and we reached Phuket from Phi Phi Island in just 1 hour. Let's say you arrive in Phuket around noon by 12 p.m. So spend some time in the Patong Beach area and have a beachfront lunch. Patong is also known for its vibrant atmosphere, perfect for enjoying a relaxing meal. After lunch, consider exploring some of the Phuket's famous attractions. There are two or three options which you can choose from on how you want to spend your last day in Phuket. So first option is that you can take a short trip to the Big Buddha. Distance of Big Buddha from Patong Beach is approximately 20 kilometers. Travel time is going to be 30 to 40 minutes by cab. There is no entry fees, and the highlight is the 45-meter tall statue with panoramic views of Phuket. To get there, it is going to cost you around 800 to 1200 Thai baht for a round trip if you book a cab. The second option is you can also take a half day island tours from Patong, which leaves from Patong Beach, and you can take half day James Bond Island tour, or you can take sunset tours from Speedboat. So it is your choice. There is another option to spend your day in Phuket. You can choose to do adventure activities that are available on Klook. So you can do zip lining, you can do cycling tours, you can do ATV ride. So all of these packages are available on Klook. You can also do a food tour. You can go to elephant sanctuary. So in one day, what kind of experience you want to have, you can opt for it. In the night, you are going to visit the famous Bangla Road on Patong Beach and enjoy the exciting nightlife, making it a great place to experience the vibrant culture of Phuket. On day 10, you can take your flight back home from Phuket International Airport. And yeah, that was the whole itinerary that covers mostly everything that you can see in 10 whole days in Thailand. Next comes the topic of where to stay. So Thailand has something for every budget. So we booked in Bangkok Old Town because all of the location that we went to, like all of the location I told you, mostly everything is in Bangkok Old Town. So we thought, why not book the accommodation in the same area, because it is also going to cut our travel time and travel expenses. If you are a backpacker or you want to have a very budgeted trip, then you can also book your accommodation near Khao San Road, because all the budget hostels, budget hotels are available there. Next area is Sukhumvit, which is mostly considered of all the luxury accommodations. If you have more budget, then you should choose your accommodation near Sukhumvit, because the area is a very modern area and a great way to experience the contemporary Bangkok. In Phi Phi Islands, opt for a cozy beach view resort, which is going to cost you starting from 5,000 rupees. We booked Mama Beach Resort, which was 6,000 for one night, and we booked for 2 nights. It was a resort with private beach access. In Krabi, you have to book your resort or hotel near Aonang Beach only, so that you can easily and conveniently explore the area in the evening. In Krabi, we booked Hula Hula Resort near Aonang Beach, and it costed us 3,000 for one night, and we stayed there for 2 nights. Then in Phuket, again, you have to book your resort near Patong Beach. We booked the Thantip Resort, which costed us 3,500 rupees per night. And yeah, I didn't tell you about my Bangkok stay. We booked Chorn Hostel in Bangkok that costed us around 2,000 to 2,500 per night, I think, and the total we paid was 9,000 rupees for 4 days. Although it was a hostel, but it was so well maintained. We spent a total of 37,500 rupees for whole 10 days of our Thailand trip in accommodation. So that makes an average of 3,500 rupees per night, which is not pretty bad actually. I'm not endorsing any of these hotels which I just told you where we stayed. You can find better options as well in these range. So yeah, you have to do your own research before booking the hotels. So you can expect to pay 2 to 7,000 per night depending on the luxury level you choose. So the next section is the cost breakdown. What should be the total budget of your Thailand trip? Let's break it down. So for flight, it is going to cost you 50,000 for two people and a round trip. Accommodation is going to be 40,000 rupees for two people. Food depends on how much you are eating locally and how much you are eating in expensive restaurants. I have not kept any separate section on local food of Thailand, but have to try the pad Thai and mango sticky rice. If you are a vegetarian, then don't worry because Indian restaurants are available easily everywhere. Next, coming to activities and transport, which is going to cost you 30,000 rupees on your 10-day trip. That makes a total of 1.3 lakhs for two people. So you can plan a 10 days trip to Thailand in just 65,000 rupees per person. If you want to travel luxury on a budget, then always pre-book your hotels, activities, and flights. So yes, Thailand is calling. Let me know where are you going. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. You can also watch my individual vlogs here, and yes, do not forget I have a whole itinerary that I discuss in this video in the description, so go check it out now, and do not forget to leave a comment if you found this video helpful. So yes, mark your attendance. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.